Jonathan Karl of ABC News is reporting that Marco Rubio has not even been vetted yet. Okay, if you don't follow politics closely, you're like, what just happened? Okay, so well, I know a lot of you do, but so here's what that means. Marco Rubio is everybody's top pick to be the VP because he's a very logical pick. He's a Tea Party guy, so he covers your base. He's Latino. You desperately need help with Latinos if you're a Republican. He's a young guy, good looking. I mean, he's got check all the different boxes that you need. But apparently, if he hasn't been vetted yet, very late into the process here, it's possible that they're not even considering him. So now the Republicans go around, anytime you ask them about Latino issues, they go, Marco Rubio. As Marco Rubio said, well, Marco Rubio is about to do the our Dream Act version, Marco Rubio. In fact, Marco Rubio is on the campaign trail with Mitt Romney today. Marco Rubio. They're not even considering it. You know, Geraldo Rivera the other day said Mitt Romney's the kind of guy who wouldn't even let a Latino into his house. Now, that might be unfair. I don't know. I think that sounds way too harsh. He probably knows a lot of Latinos. I'm sure there's, plenty of Latino rich guys on Wall Street that he's buddies with, right? No, but in all seriousness, I'm actually genuinely surprised that they're not even considering what has to be the most logical candidate for VP. And what's also interesting about this story is who's leaking it? Like, what is their motivation? Is it Rubio's camp who's surprised and hurt by this and is leaking it so that Romney goes, no, sure, of course I'm going to vet Rubio. Come on, let me take your application, right? Or is it the Romney people, which is actually more likely, because every once in a while the camps will throw out names and float it and see what the reaction is. So who's the name that the Romney camp appears to be floating? It turns out their top candidate instead of Rubio? The most boring man in America, Tim Pawlenty. Oh, what a terrible decision that would be. Oh, please do it. Oh, please do it. I shouldn't even say anything in case they watch this and they think, oh, wait, is that a mistake? No. It's a great idea, Mitt. I would definitely go with Pawlenty. He is a great choice. Like the world's worst politician. This is the guy that I made the most fun of during the campaign. Now, you probably don't even remember him because he lasted about 13 seconds. But for that entire 13 seconds, I was like, this is the worst candidate. What a loser. I remember I was at MSNBC and kept making fun of Pawlenty every day, and the guys there were like, why? Everybody in Washington says this is a perfectly good candidate. I'm like, have at it, Hoss, have at it. No one's ever been less appealing to a voter. And he got approximately -2% in the polls. That's why he dropped out. Okay, so you want to pick that guy? Why? Why are they going in that direction? Because he's safe. I guess they think they got it in the bag. They got it locked down. So they're going to go super safe with Pawlenty. Have at it, Hoss. Look, if you pick Pawlenty as your VP, probably not going to hurt you that much because he's so boring. Like the day before the election and the day after the election, if you ask who's Romney's VP, they'd be like, what? No, I don't even know. Right? He's like the invisible man in a totally different way, right? But okay, so another guy that they're thinking about apparently is John Thune. It's like boring white man central. Like you went to Central Casting, you're like, okay, can you give me the 2 or 3 dullest white people in America? They're like, oh, no problem. Pawlenty, overwhelming favorite. John Thune comes in a solid second. These are your choices? Okay, but I didn't say anything. Have at it, Hoss. Great choices.